Hi, everyone. Surprise, surprise. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive and I'm alive. Hope everybody's doing well. Surprise live. I don't know if anybody's even coming on in here, but um, I wasn't doing anything. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I should go live and see if anybody pops up. And so I'm here. So let's see who comes on in. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Let me share this out on others' avenues. Let's see, switch account. Oh, look at that. Arsenic element. Welcome in. Welcome in. Everyday life in OCD is check. Hello, hello. So let me see some invite. So if anybody wants to come up, I'm just going to put a link out and, well, come on up if you want. So I don't know if that works or not. Dragon Cat, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see if that works. So yeah, I wasn't doing anything. I'm like, you know what? Let me go live and see if anybody will show up. And look at that. You guys showed up. So I had an awesome live today on Grow Big TV. One of my kids I used to coach, Happy Mac, welcome. So on Grow Big TV, we talk about biochar with Michael Whitman, and what a great guest he is. Wow, it was a great. I thought it was an awesome, awesome interview. And go check that out on Grow Big TV. My co-host was Corey Wynant. Now, Corey is somebody I coached who had health issues and went. He's a vegan, and so and he's been big on gardening for a long time. He talked to John Kohler from Growing Your Greens, and he goes, "Hey, you got to get the guy with the Whoopie Brew." I forgot what it was, and yeah, I mean he's been big on that stuff. It changed his health. And Juliana, welcome, welcome. And I'm like, yeah, let me have Corey on, and he showed up. Corky is having a lot of situations, and we kind of left as let's concentrate on our own channels. Grow Big T. I mean, Garden State Gardener. Hey, Shawnee Grows, welcome in. We'll start working on our own channels because there's only so much time that goes in a day, and our own channels are more important than Grow Big TV. But I want to keep it going on Grow Big TV. And Corky's going to be there. We don't have a falling out or anything like that. But we're going to have some guest hosts, and she could be there. She'll be there, and if she not, she not. And we're still going to do the Saturdays at noon. I talked about same thing with me, not just Quirky, by the way. I was thinking about, hey, let me just concentrate on Garden State Gardener. But there's something in my life says, man, keep that channel going, keep it going, and see where we go from there. Thank you, everyone, for coming on in. There's Terry, Canadian Family Life, Shawnee Grows. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. And so, yeah. So I'm going to show you guys what we talked about on that channel. This is Michael Whitman. He was the guy that started Earth Day in New York City. Great guy. He's always talking to the biochar experts. Well, he is an expert, over 54 years doing biochar or bioamendments and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just going to play a little skip it here. Not my live, but his own channel. We're going to talk a little bit about biochar.
So using bamboo vinegar for germinating seeds is ideal, and this is any kind of seed. Now there are different ways that we can do this, and different ways people do their germination. Sometimes people do it between a couple of paper towels. Sometimes they'll do it in little cups with soil in it, like this. Sometimes they'll use little rock wool where you put the seed inside there. That's another method. Some people use these little coconut core circles where they put the seed in there, and then you wet it with the water or hydrate it. So what I recommend is adding bamboo vinegar to that hydrate or that water that you will be using to wet down your seeds. The dilution rate starts at 4 milliliters per gallon of water. Now 4 milliliters is not an awful lot. Here's a pipette and 4 is right here. So it's only that much per a whole gallon. That's the starting rate. On larger seeds, I tend to make it a little more potent, a little more concentrated. So I sometimes go up to 25 milliliters per gallon. That's what I use for my garlic, and anywhere in between. So we provide you with a guideline, but one thing I'd like to say now is that when you're using wood vinegar, you're always experimenting. You can't really overuse it unless you're using it straight. Otherwise, you can vary it back and forth and check your results and find your right sweet spot for it. So this little pipette helps me to accurately measure it out. By the way, the cap over the bottle has a secondary cap, and that's also a measuring cup. And when you purchase it from us, we have a pipette, a disposable or plastic pipette in here along with it, along with the instruction sheet. I recommend you follow the instruction sheet over the bottle. I wrote the instruction sheet. It's much more detailed and gives you much more information about the vinegar than the bottle itself. So we start out at 4 milliliters per gallon. So here's a gallon of water. And basically we're going to put this pipette in here and pull up 4 milliliters. And that's our starting point for most seeds. Then we take that liquid, we shake it up a little bit. And now this is what we're going to hydrate into our
Shake it up.
containers of either soil, rock wool, or these little coconut core seed starters. Or if you're starting your seeds directly and sowing them into the ground, then we would take this liquid and just pour it over it a little bit. And you only have to do that once. I've had many people over the last couple of years who have used it for seeding and have found incredible results. We can even get old seeds to germinate with this bamboo vinegar where it wouldn't normally. So there's a lot of great advantages using it for germinating your seeds. So the next part of it we're going to talk about.
Okay, so that's a little skip it. But, we all have a lot of old seeds, right? Everybody throws out those old seeds. Bamboo vinegar could do your trick. So it's something to look into. I have some seeds that I'm growing from 2014 this year, which is I'm pretty excited about. So, and they're popping up. But they're popping up. I did good. So, but bamboo vinegar. So you have old seeds, purchase some bamboo vinegar. Start your seeds there. And he told me, Michael Whitman from Blue Sky Biochar, the success you're going to have using that starting your seeds is unparalleled with anything you could do. Starting old seeds. And and he talked a little bit during that live we just had, and something you should all start thinking about getting into. Biochar is going to be like the biggest thing in the next 10 years, because you're going to see it in products that you never thought you would ever have within walls. Told me a story where if you don't want any transmission of anything from the outside, or it's not good if you have cell service, but by using biochar and painting your outside of the house, nothing escapes. Pretty amazing. Nothing escapes. But you're talking about sound waves and phones. You're not getting any kind of call service either with a cell phone. But just think of that. Biochar has so many benefits. There's 54 uses of biochar right now, and which is pretty amazing. Hey, Jane, look, surprise. I don't know what was going on either. So I was like, I'm downstairs and started cleaning up a little bit down here because I got to start working on my Joe Serrano, welcome in. Surprise, surprise. I got 2 more trays of tomatoes I got to start. And yeah, I'm doing pretty well with that. Let me, whoops. So I got, let me see. I never did this before. Let me take all these wires out. If I go blank, oh no. I'm going to show you some of my messes over there. It's a lot of messes all over the place. Stuff's taken apart. So this is what I have. That's my top layer. Then I have another layer here. Whoop. Another layer on the bottom. See, same thing over there. I don't know if you guys can see that. But they're growing pretty well. You can tell that's tomatoes. I'm not seeing anything, guys, here, but just bringing it down, up. So 4, 8, 12 on that shelf. And I got, there it is right there, 4, 8, 12. So that's peppers and tomatoes. And a lot of them are doubled up. I like double or triple up because the only thing I'm going to do is transport that tomato to another pot. So you can tell, like over here, I could have 2 or 3 tomatoes per plant hole. I'm just taking those out. There's some potatoes. Hey, Walmart, $2. So I don't know if you guys can see that. Okay, let me turn myself around here. Twist around, see my mess, twist around. Happy holidays, see my shirt. Whoop, whoop. So, that was the twist. Okay, let me see if I can put my computer back together. But yeah, a lot of tomatoes, a lot of stuff's going on there, a lot of peppers. So I think I'm going to start around 900 tomato plants total, because all the double and triple there. I don't know how many is going to stay alive after I transport them because I got to take them all out, a little root system, but they should be fine. Tomatoes do really well. But that's a lot of tomato plants. That's a lot of work. And I got to work on I don't have a greenhouse in the back. So I got to make a temporary greenhouse. But with all the rain we have had, we're going to come through a dry period. So I feel pretty good about it. And I feel pretty good about the temperatures because it's 36 degrees outside right now where I'm living. 36. That's pretty cold for Jersey. There we go. Everything's plugged in. I think it's working. Yes, it's working. So 36, pouring rain. Bud Files, welcome in. It's awesome. So happy everybody's here on this surprise Saturday Night Live. Why am I on Saturday night? Joe's usually working till 2 or 3 in the morning. Well, I'm not working anymore. Makeup Mom. Wow, welcome in. I haven't seen you so long. I missed the Tuber Chat family. Makeup Mom and Son. So, yeah. So I'm pretty much have off all the way to the 22nd. So that's a vacation. I never really had a vacation since I met my wife. So I got to do a lot of cleanup, a lot of garden work. I got so much stuff to clean up. It's going to be nonstop work around the house, inside the house, outside the house, and a garden. And that's what I'm planning to do for the next 12 days. But I never had this time like off. I'm usually only have like 3 or 4 hours or an hour or 2 hours a week to get stuff done. So, yeah, I'm going to be working my butt off. So, yeah, if you guys can like it and share this out, I appreciate it. I'll keep on going live if there's more than 10 people in the chat, I'll continue going live. Otherwise, I'll go to bed. Let's get this ready to clean up because I got to get this haul. I got to start my zucchinis and everything else. And I got a lot of work to do. And so I was thinking about entirely giving up YouTube. Just to let you guys know. Just to focus on my family, and family's number one, and I'm never home for it. Um, but you guys have become family too, so it's hard to give up something, and it's really hard to give up something, and I can't give up. I don't want to give up YouTube, but if a time comes and there's not many people on live, and I feel like I'm wasting my time, then I'm just gonna go. I'm just trying to be honest, and I'm just gonna, you know, go fly away and do what I needed to do. But I, I, the amount of emails and messages and texts that I get, people worrying about me, it keeps me in my sphere here. And one second, what did Juliana say? Love Juliana. My tomato plants are recovering, but my peppers are still strong. I got some bad seed starter mix. Oh no, bad seed starter mix. Hmm. I tell you what, when you're doing seed starter mix, just go with the Jiffy, or because it's the least bugs you could find in any kind of mix I've seen, even in the Pro Mix. A lot of those Pro mixes are full with all those twigs and everything like that. And when you get those twigs and stuff, you get more insects. So if you're looking to bring those inside the house, that's up to you. How do you want to protect that? Oh, it was Jiffy. Whoa. How about that? That's a bad bag. A lot of the Jiffy bags, you got to watch out when they're on sale. They could be outside for a long time too. Oh, that's terrible. That was Jiffy. Wow. Um, I've had a lot of success with Pro Mix, and there's so many varieties of Pro Mix now. Urban Gardener, good to see you, buddy. Check out the Urban Gardener show Saturdays and Sundays. Uh, Enoch does a great job. So go check out all his lives. Amazing guy. When you're talking about a heart of gold and a heart of gardening, that's what the Urban Gardener is. It's all about heart. Um, Keep on chopping away at your channel, Enoch. You're amazing man. One second, what did Juliana say? The half that wasn't chippy or 8 inches tall. I bought it first. No, that's true. Most potting mixes, it's interesting because when you're talking about the soil, um, you want life in that soil. But when I believe, this is my belief, this is totally different from a lot of people. I want to boil that soil. I want to get everything out of it when I start to plant. When they start to grow, then I can add all the biology and everything like that. Because seeds are going to start no matter what in your plants. Just like all those, they all start. That's you can start in peat moss pretty much. But then when you start growing, you like to add your amendments slowly. Never add. Just don't put fertilizer down. You're crazy if you do that. Then you get to add your. Let me see what else. Earthworm castings. Right here, look at that. Boom. But everything, I like starting everything very slow. So, foresee starting to burn it down. I mean, don't burn it. Just make it nice and warm. I seen one gnat, and I had these things here for 4 weeks. That means I got to start putting my gnat control. I like using this. 1 second. This is pretty funny. This is all the stuff I'm starting to get ready. I have this here for a reason. Whoops. I did ground cinnamon. Cinnamon. I had this for you since I started gardening in here. I like putting that down. This light is awesome. Cock it. Still coming off of gold. This thing is excellent. Let me see if I can start this up. Watch all bugs start to fly at me. Hold on, guys. Hope it works. So all the bugs go in here. All right. Let's see, where's that start button? And there's the start. There you go. Cock it. And all the bugs were going down here to a stitchy patch. You can tell this is from last year. See all the bugs in there? I left them in there. Whoops. So, okay, which is pretty awesome. Let me shut that off. A very good product. I like. I had a lot of success using it, and I highly recommend it. You get it on Amazon. At least they had it there 2 years ago on Amazon, and it's been very beneficial for me. Dixieland Homestead, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Janice, twice in one day. Love it. But that bamboo vinegar, it's something we're going to talk about on our channel a little bit. One second, Urban Gardener said, it's all about the gardening community for me in our show. Awesome. That's what it is about. It's about the community and helping everybody grow. And Urban Gardener goes, we have Gardener Scott on tomorrow, Sunday edition, featuring his book about raised bed gardening for a monthly book club. And that's what I like about it right there is a monthly book club. Books are so important. Books. I got books all over the place. Now I just needed time to read them. Oh, look at that. Peace, love, and crochet with Deidre. Hey, Joe, great to see you. It's great to see you, too. So, so bamboo vinegar. Just remember that, because that's going to be a topic we're going to be talking about. We're going to talk about the kelp a lot, too. Kelp seems to be the in thing now, talking about people with soil in a soil community and bringing out a lot of new stuff, because everybody already knows the old stuff. We got to bring out the new stuff and new things about the soil, because for years, and I will say this repeatedly, we only gone so far about our soil. We have only gone so far to learn about mycology, mushrooms and stuff. Only 8% of mushrooms have been identified. 8%. Why 8%? The beneficial aspects of mushrooms have been like mind blowing. Why aren't we more into that right now? It's kind of, I don't know why. We should be looking so far into more benefits, especially with all the world's problems we have out right now. We gotta help more with kids with diseases, with everybody, with all the kind of situations we have going on. Kayla, welcome here, welcome in. Love you, girls. You guys are the best. You girls are the best. You girls are the best. And I still hope you come to Jersey. And I really do want to set you guys up with all tour. Oh, yeah, exactly, Juliana. No money for big farm and mushrooms, Joe. And that's what it comes down to. And that's what I noticed about my son's when he had Castleman disease. When all these diseases, if there's no money in it, even if they have the cure, they don't do anything about it. They just kind of throw it aside. Oh, there's not enough money into it. Go on to the next thing, and which is a shame, because never leave anybody behind. That's what I always believe. Never leave anybody behind. Doesn't matter who it is. It's not about the money. It's about the people, right? All about the people. So check out the Vineyard Chicks after my live tomorrow. I start at 5 o'clock. And I'm looking to have a guest. Let me see if they said hi yet, messaged me yet. And I could tell you if that's coming in yet. But I'm going live at 5 o'clock. Not 5:15, 5 o'clock. Nope, no mail yet. And I might have a guest, I might not have a guest. We'll go until about 6 o'clock, only an hour on Sunday Fun Day now, or about 6:15, somewhere's in there. And then go check out the Vineyard Chicks and sign up for survival seeds. You know, those girls are amazing what they do to help everybody out. Mike's Chaotic Gardening, welcome in. All these people, 24 people here all of a sudden. Wow. Be cough. So you guys thought I had a little bit of mess back there? What did Juliana say? Joe, I bought some kohlrabi starts. I'm determined to taste one. I'm telling you right now, try kohlrabi. It's something that I didn't. It's like if you think broccoli is strong, it's a lesser kind of taste of a broccoli, and just cut it up and dice it up and do what you need to it. But it's very healthy for you, very nutritious and very good. I absolutely loved it. It's not strong, so it's not like Nebraska. Sometimes you taste it and you're like, "Oh, that was too powerful." No, no, no. When you have kohlrabi, it's nice and easy, and that's similar kind of taste, but it's not strong. Uh, Asparagus, I got to go check out. I can't wait to check out my yard tomorrow for asparagus. Either they're just popped up or they're about ready to. But it's 38 degrees in Jersey. I can't believe how cold it is. No, 36, 36. So today on Grow Big, I had a guest, and that was Corey Wannett. If you guys were wondering who that was, Corey was younger than me. I coached Corey. I coached his two other brothers in wrestling too, but they're really getting big in gardening, but especially, yeah, especially Corey, who had on my show today. He's talked to John Kohler, on the phone and all kind of stuff like that, and growing your greens. And I'm hoping we get the Boogie guy on, but the Urban Gardening knows those guys. Urban Gardening was filming for John Kohler, which was pretty cool. But Corey's been, just like Corey did. If you have a question with one of these guests, one of these YouTube stars, go out there, give them a call, see if they answer, give them an email, find out firsthand what they know, and then go beyond that. Go to your professors, go to your colleges, and see who. Go to your state. I go to like NOFA, New Jersey, and get research done that way. Get it done by professionals and stuff. And the professionals know where Jersey Twister. Oh, there we go. Jersey Love, 5 minutes away. I love it. It's 36 degrees out. Is it going to snow to Jersey Twister? Is it going to snow? I just heard it like pouring outside a couple seconds ago. John is great. We have done a lot of filming with each other over the years. That is right. Let me see. Okay, so our guest on Grow Big today was Michael Whitman from Blue Char. He's the glue guy. He's okay. 1 second, man. I got a cough coming up from my throat right here that just wants to come out, and I'm trying to say stuff, and I'm like, Blue Sky Biochar. Let me go back to. I erased it. Okay, hold on. So he's the founder of Earth Day, or helped found Earth Day in New York City, 1970, I think it was. But his products are absolutely amazing. Let me go click on products. Ooh, sale. Sale's good. Again, a lot of stuff is very expensive wherever you go. Soil amendments for your feeds. Okay. Organic bamboo vinegar. That's cubic foot. That you're not going to have this. This is going out. They get it from China or something like that. And with the tariffs the way it is not worth that product anymore. So they're not going to have it. Let me see what we got. But we talked about a lot of these products on today's live today on Grow Big. There's the wood vinegar, bamboo wood vinegar. There's sea minerals here, just like the other sea products. Yucca wet. You know how you put like soap and it sticks on your leaves and stuff? Yucca wet is a lot better. It stays on your plant a lot better, that's for sure. And if you use wood vinegar and yucca wet uh, on your zucchini plants, you're not going to get powdery mildew. The powdery mildew, if you use this wood vinegar and a yucca wet, you're talking about something that's going to sustain. You're not going to get that powdery mildew on your plant. People are buying that big time out in other products, other states, and they're having such great uh, results with that. There's your kelp. Kelp is so important. Kelp and humic acid with your azomite and your compost is so important. Putting all that stuff together, and add your molasses too, mycorrhizal, and man, you're getting life in the garden for a long time with biochar. There's your rock dust. Rock dust takes 6 to 12 months to actually do something to the soil. So just let you guys know a little bit about rock dust. So let me get out of there quick. So go check out that live, guys. It's a really cool live on Grow Big TV. Okay, I'm going to go through my LinkedIn page quick, and I'm going to come back to you because I want to talk to you guys. I want to see what you guys have going on. So I haven't checked my LinkedIn page out today too much. New post. Kelpie Wilson. Kelpie is one of your leaders in biochar. Billy is awesome right here. This guy that says we posted this. Here's a good short video showing the basics of how to use the Ring of Fire and biochar kiln. Kelpie is one of the leaders right now in biochar. We had an interview with her, outstanding lady. So it was such a fun interview with her. Kelpie is awesome. Let's see. Wake up. Soil health is not optional. It's not agriculture. We forget. It can't be feeding everything with chemicals, guys. Everything should be sustainable in your soil. And that's what a lot of these top soil scientists are talking about. Magnificent compost and 20. Look, Michael Whitman, Charman on the board. I bet you this is Matt Powers. 1 second. Let me click on this. Oh, this is the weedy garden. Okay. Hold on, guys. What's this about? Oh, this is working fast. Bukashi. EM's best. Okay. All right, let's move on from that. Not what I expected. Let me see. Rajani, celebrating 2 years. Congratulations. Plant Defense Systems. Let's go follow Andy. There we go. Here, Kathleen Draper. We had her on our show too. Here's an easy way to support biochar use in regreening deserts in the UAE. So again, Kathleen Draper. It's 1 second. Let me stop sharing. I heard you guys can't see me. Am I here? Am I here? Let me see. Oh, so you couldn't see the video. I see. Is he frozen? I see. Whoops about that, guys. So I was playing a video you guys couldn't see. You're good now. I'm here. Let me see. Glorious Platter, welcome in. Thank you for guys liking here. 22 people in the chat. That's amazing. I see you now. I'm here. Let me see. So let me go back to the LinkedIn page. I'm sorry. So you guys should be able to see that. Kathleen Draper is, again, one of the leaders. She's the biochar maven, myth slayer. She was interviewed on Grow Big. She's all over the world right now. And here she's just liking Alyssa Nichols with biochar, more funding for biochar production in the Middle East. So again, the garden community is a world community. It's not just here. Everybody helps out, pretty much everybody. Try to get everybody to grow food. James Dotton, he's with all biochar programs. You see him around everywhere. And the USA Biochar Initiative. They're hiring, guys. It's like a $140,000 job. If you guys are around, you want to get a nice paying job, there's a nice job right here under the US Biochar Initiative. Believe me, I was thinking about that too. Kiss the Ground. Man, I haven't played that one. I got a lot of stuff in biochar here. Ooh, what's this? I see a fish going in the ground. Use those fish bones. Okay, not much stuff here, guys. Oh, all right, this sounds pretty cool. How long is it?
What data does it take to prove that the nutrient density of this fruit is actually linked to the soil? So this is just a sampling of the amount of data that we've got. This is mineral content of the fruit, handy soil health for microbial activity in the soil, but ultimately the species in the soil. So this is a DNA analysis comparing regenerative versus conventional to see if that'll be linked to nutrient density. Then the frozen juice is sent to a lab for analysis. Fresh fruit has already gone to a different lab. So this is just 2 varieties of grapefruit that were sampled last season. Got 4 more varieties to go this season.
Okay. Enough of that. Enough with that. Thank you, Jane, for all posting everything. You're amazing. Welcome in, LP. Welcome in. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Jane is right there, right on the money. Sunday Fun Day tomorrow at 5 o'clock. We're going to have an interview tomorrow. So if he comes, it'll be an outstanding interview. It'll be a lot of fun. And I hope to have Jimmy Pickles on soon. So there was people talking about pierogies back. Tasting those pierogies with the pepper powders. Woo. I really enjoyed doing that. I look forward to that. But right now, it's all about time schedule. And I'm going to have to go in the summer because right now, during the weeks, I cannot do that. Maybe I could do it for lunch every day. I'm tired. 10:55. We're gonna go in about 5 more minutes, guys. I'm actually tired. I'm gonna get to sleep. I got to do a lot of cleaning up and a lot of organizing. I'm gonna be on a mission. I got so much yard stuff to do. I got 12 days to do it. I'm gonna do it. And repotting is gonna take those. I showed you guys all those tomatoes and peppers. That's multi seeds in each one. I'm not gonna just cut each one. I'm gonna start them brand new. But to do that, I'm waiting on a laundry. Gotta do the laundry. I gotta make up greenhouse outside in the back, and everything takes time. So one person, they do everything. It's not as, you have two people, you got a little like jump on your stuff because you got to do it at a certain level. One person is definitely a lot slower. Then you're like, oh, I'm tired. I'm used to being at a bus all day now. I'm lazy. Not used to getting my hands in the dirt. Hands inside in the dirt. I have some videos coming up too, planting potatoes with green sand and things like that, using all the nutrients from new compost from this year, but I added stuff to it. So something a little new. Juby, I used to wait for the laundry, and then I realized I'll be waiting until the cows came home. I'm the cow. Gloria's platter. Good night. Good night. Dinner time for you. Well, have a nice dinner. Don't eat too much. Don't let the cows eat it either. Have a good dinner. I'm looking forward to getting this actually cleaned up in here as best as I possibly could. It's going to be, I wish I could show you all the work I'm doing inside the house too. Our treasured home, welcome in. I'm only going to go for a little bit longer for tonight. It was just a surprise live. And yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I'm trying to see things I could. I still got to find all my stickers. Like I had these stickers. I have like a whole bunch somewhere, so I have no idea where they are. Oh, look at that! Wow, I haven't had one of these in a long time. Chris Clevercraft, welcome. Thank you for the super sticker. Wow, look at that. Thank you so much, Chris Clever. Chris, I haven't seen you in a long time. Howie, welcome in. Welcome in, Howie. Look, 2 times in one day, Howie. Isn't that crazy? Layers, layers, and layers. That's how you build. That's Howie culture. Gotta have layers. And that's what it's all about. It was good to see Howie this morning. Joe, I got some lawn keeper seeds for this year too. We'll see how it goes. Boom. Howie's the best. Because every time I bring a guest on talking about the soil, the first thing in my mind is about Howie and how would he approach it. And I'm trying to figure out I know how so it's easy. If all those bugs and all those, if you have the right soil, the right Terra Preta, for example, or the right Howie culture, those bugs, how the garden welcome in, they come and eat a plant, right? Or eat a leaf or whatever. They get totally blown up because all the nutrition from the plant, from the soil starts there. They eat something, or say a tomato or anything like that. They get blown up. They explode. They just go fly away. The plant is too healthy for them the plant is too healthy for them because of the soil, because of the layers, because of the Howie culture, Terra Preta, all that stuff. It all starts with the soil. When the soil's not there, it's when the pests could go into your fruits or vegetables, and they go, "Oh, this is pretty good. I'm enjoying myself here. I could have one. I could have another." It's like a drug. It's like I'm fat. It's a drug. A lot of foods are drugs now, right? So, but when you have that nutrition in the soil and you have the terra preta, the Howie culture, and they come eat that plant, they explode. I'm like, I'm done. I'm out of here. I'm dead anyway. And other ones, the other bugs are saying, that guy just exploded. I'm not going there. That's not for me. I'm looking over there. I could eat a lot. So, that's how important Howie culture is, and how important terra preta and the use of biochar and all those little things. It's all comes together as one, and it's so important. Wow, 22 people just came on in. Oof! I guess the live just ended. So good to see everybody. I'm going to play a skip it from that too. I am smarter than a bug, I think. You are smarter, Hal. You are smarter. If somebody does want to pop up, let me see. I don't know if this even works. I don't know if anybody ever used it. But I don't know. We'll see if that works. If somebody wants to come on in for a little bit. If not, I'm going to leave here in a couple minutes. And there we go. Jane showing off channels. You guys should all know each other by now. And also, when you guys have your downtime, go buy another book. Books are great to read. But watch out. There's so many fake imposters out there thinking they know everything, and they don't really know much. But if you enjoy listening to someone like that, that's fine too. But read books. Books are so important. That's the reason why I like little things like regenerative soil, learning about the soil. I mean, look at that stuff that's going on in your soil, and you don't even know it. You want that microbial action going on in char. This is an awesome book. It's expensive, but it's one of the top biochar books out there. Let's see what else I have here. Click. Oh, Our Future. That's with Matt Powers. That's where EM1 and Bocacci and all that kind of stuff comes from. But you're going to know your why. Unstoppable Enthusiasm. We got Coloring Book. Again, everything on my channel, I want to talk a lot about microbes. Microbes. Right? So when you're talking about microbes, all starts with kids growing too, right? Well, why not a Mighty Mini Microbe Tale? It's a coloring book. Right? With microbes. I mean, how could you beat that? Teaching kids about microbes and coloring at a very young age. Imagine my head in that book. Your heads would explode. Tony's book. Tony's book is pretty cool. Simplify Vegetable Gardening. Tony, microbes. Which is like how he says, microbes feed the plants. Then we talk about seaweed, collecting seaweed tomorrow. All those little things, biochar and microbes and seaweed, and awesome books and people. Totally. The people we've been having on Grow Big, Kelpie and Kathleen Draper. That's Michael Whitman. Really cool people. Corey and I talked to Michael for like 45 minutes to an hour after, and we could easily talk to him for 2 or 3 hours. He's right there for you, answering all your questions. Boom, boom, boom. And Corey was like, this was awesome. And this is going to be pretty cool, talking about bamboo vinegar. Bamboo vinegar is going to be a lot of learning about bamboo vinegar. But seed starting with bamboo vinegar. Who thought, right? Who thought? And to start those seeds that are so tough to start, like hot pepper seeds, and to germinate them faster using wood vinegar. Wow. You know what this does to the hot pepper community? This, because the hot pepper, the hotter the pepper you have, the longer to start. If you're using bamboo vinegar on these hot pepper plants to get these up started faster, it's a game changer. It's huge. Yeah, Joe, it's that is so true. A coloring book. I mean, whoever thought a coloring book with microbes and that tells a story. Let me see what I'm. Wrong one. Let's see if it makes sense. We saw microbes do so much for you that more and more farmers and ranchers are learning to farm in ways to help us help them, which also helps you. That's why I love soil health farmers. And you'll too after you hear the rest of my tale. Here's what farmers are doing to make our lives better and more productive. But look, color me! It's the mighty mini microbe tail. This gives a lot of ideas, something that you could do too. Maybe you can make your own coloring book. But man, a coloring book on microbe. How about a coloring book on compost? How about a coloring book on seaweed and its uses? How about a coloring book on all these little things that we could teach our kids how to garden at the youngest ages? I mean, you could put a series of 50 coloring books, sell them to schools, all about growing your food and the soil and a healthy earth. I mean, Earth Day is, Howie, how many days is Earth Day? 10 days away, I think, something like that. And check out Food Forest Permaculture on Earth Day. There we go. Boom. Just like that. 10 more sleeps till Earth Day. Howie, are you going to do a special live on Earth Day? I believe Howie does a special live on Earth Day, too. There we go. I'm working on a seed growing project for my pre-K kiddos. Boom. Here's Howie. So there we go. So on Earth Day, make sure you check out Howie on Earth Day. It's pretty cool. It's an excellent live. That's what Howie's about. Earth Day is very important, and it's very important, very, very important to Howie. And I think it should be important to you, too. I'm actually giving out seeds to all my kids on my bus. So I'm going to break them up what I have, and I'm going to try to give as many cucumber seeds or string bean seeds to everybody. And I think I'm going to give out, I don't know, I pick up about 400 kids a day. And I want to make sure they all get a couple, cucumber seeds, at least cucumber seeds. And make them help, it all starts with our kids, right? All starts with our kiddos. And I tell you what, Chris, if you're still here, thank you so much for that. I really, really appreciate that more than you could imagine. Yep, exactly, Joe. Earth Day is April 22nd. Will be a great day to plant a tree that day. Well, think about it. We got some days you can save up some dollars. Go plant a tree. You guys don't know what's going on in the world right now. Don't believe exactly what you think in certain news outlets, but our emissions, it's going pretty insane right now. They put in the sky showing all our emissions. We shouldn't be knocking down trees. We should be adding trees. And it's so important to keep on adding them right now. If we take down, it's just like a diet, right? If you want to diet, you want to lose weight, you should eat, right? But if you eat more than you should work out more than you should. which I don't, which I need to. So the same thing with cutting trees, right? We're cutting trees. We cut them down. Okay, we cut them down because we need to. Well, you know what? We need to plant more. Instead of cutting down, we cut down one, we grow two, for example. Um, we need to plant our trees. If you think about the United States, it's pretty much the outsides that have like mass buildings, right? All your cities. Well, now it's all coming in to the center of the United States. And now, I mean, there's not enough trees. Those trees are gone and nobody's caring about it. I noticed in a town next to me, or actually my town, it's trees are gone in abundance, not even used for anything. Just cut them up, boom. We got to utilize that. Yeah, exactly, Joe. The news here said we'll run out of water in 3 years. Besides bringing water from the Sierra Gorda, we should import Israel agro technology and plant like crazy trees. Yes, Joe, you are so right. We need to do that. Plant a tree and you are making a lung. Exactly. How he goes. Planting veggies on my hugelkultur mound. Oldest pre-industrial agriculture known to man. Hugelkultur. Now, with agriculture, people all over the world are starting to do this kind of technology, or not even technology, it's just about building soil, right? People are starting to implement it. I noticed on LinkedIn, people are paying more attention overseas than here because they are in a drought. They're out of water. They're out of growing their own food. So they're really getting interested in agriculture or agriculture. And, well, we need to get them interested in Howie culture. We got to get Howie culture's name out. Howie got to Howie wrote a brochure. Now you got to write a whole book. This is Howie culture. But it's so important. Trees. But it all starts with, you can plant a tree, but you need soil. Last inch of soil on earth. And, well, yeah, certain parts are more than others. But, man, we killed. Oh, Kayla, I didn't know you were still here. Make sure you guys check out the Vineyard Chicks after my live tomorrow. Thank you for staying with me here. I have to go finish my assignment. It was great to see you. Have a great night. Have a great night, too. And I hope to see you guys soon. Thank you for still being here. You guys are so awesome. So make sure you check out the Vineyard Chicks tomorrow night at 6 o'clock, after 6. Jersey Trade. So sad to see all the trees and farms taken down, building condos, houses. Crazy. So again, Jersey Twister lives right next to me, and there's so much construction going on. They're building, this town was more like a farming town. How like lands and farms. That's what we had here. Now it's all being built up really, really fast. Nobody really cares about it. It's a shame. It's really a shame. Okay, guys, so we're going to end our live here tonight. I'm going to get some sleep, and I'm not used to getting sleep. Usually I sleep 4 hours a night. So it's going to be interesting sleep, and I'm going to wake up at like 3 in the morning and say, what's going on? It's when there is no food on the shelf, then you better have a way to get food. For forest forage and fishing, hunting, goats will get you better butter, milk, cheese, and meat. Yes. I love you guys. You guys are great posting all this stuff. Grambulas in English are called mulberry cactus. Lots of pretty white flowers, bees, and hummers. I love them. I love the hummers. So I'll see everybody tomorrow night on Garden State Gardener. Go check out my interview on Grow Big. It was a pretty cool interview, and we're going to continue doing that. Love you guys. Everybody stay sweet. Get some sleep. And if you guys could share this out and like the channel, I appreciate it. Take care, everyone. Have a good night. Sunday Fun Day.